Hello everyone, very good evening and welcome to Pref Panda. This is Sanjay Rathi. How are you guys? Now today we are going to discuss questions from 2009 and 2017, that is the previous year question, control from electronics branch, electrical and what instrumentation branch. तो कैसे हैं आप लोग सभी? Remember guys, this time the gate is organized by IIT Roorkee. तो अगर आपको एक आइडिया लेना है, क्वेश्चन एंटिसिपेट करना है कि किस तरीके का लेवल होगा, कैसे क्वेश्चंस आएंगे, और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट अगर आपके कॉन्फिडेंस को बूस्ट करना है, देन दिस सेशन इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट गाइस. इस सेशन से आपको आइडिया लगेगा कि व्हाट आर द लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. इससे पहले मैंने आप लोगों के लिए नेटवर्क, डिजिटल एंड व्हाट एनालॉग, तीन सब्जेक्ट के आपको क्वेश्चंस दिए थे फ्रॉम आईआईटी रुड़की इन 2009 एंड इन 2017. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल गो थ्रू दोस क्वेश्चंस, और यहां पर हम लोग बनाने वाले हैं नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम व्हाट कंट्रोल सिस्टम गाइस. तो एवरीवन प्लीज ज्वाइन द सेशन नाउ. तो दिस इज अ गेट 2025 एंड इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज एग्जाम प्रिपरेशन आईआईटी रुड़की 2009 एंड 2017. दैट इज माय इंट्रोडक्शन. ओके, देन guys, I am going to start one important session for you. Just before starting the session, digital circuit, complete revision of digital circuit. It is part of smart revision series, and that is important for what? Computer science, IT, electronics, electrical and what? Instrumentation branch. So today I am having one session from 9:30. What about the weightage of the digital for all the branches? What are the important topics and schedule, right? So next week we are going to start digital for you, and that is important for all branches guys. You can join. So again, now control part 1, questions from 2009 and 2017. First question on your screen, try to solve this. What is the answer for this one? Then this is the question here. In 2009 electrical branch 2 marks question. याद रखिए जो कंट्रोल है ना, that is common for what? Electrical, electronics and instrumentation branch. तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स वाले इलेक्ट्रिकल के क्वेश्चन बना लीजिए, इलेक्ट्रिकल वाले इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के क्वेश्चन बना लीजिए, और अपनी ब्रांच के भी क्वेश्चन जरूर बनाइए पहले. तो बताइए व्हाट इज द आंसर. देखो, आई एम यूजिंग अ मिक्स्ड क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम इलेक्ट्रिकल, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन ब्रांच, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू कवर ऑल द क्वेश्चंस इन पार्ट 1, पार्ट 2 एंड पार्ट 3. तो आप अटेंड कीजिए एंड बताइए जरा क्या होगा इसका आंसर. The unit step response of a unity feedback system with open loop transfer function. This is the open loop transfer function is shown in the figure. The value of k is, right? Value of k is asked. What is the value of k? Where is the k? This is the k. S plus 1, S plus 2, right? And that graph is given. And what is this? Unit step response of this. What is the value of k? And that is the response, unit step response of a unity feedback system with open loop transfer function. That graph is given. Okay, now you have to find the value of k. We are giving the unit step signal. What is the unit step signal? Ut means 1 for t greater than 0 and 0 for t less than 0. And what is the Laplace of ut? 1 by s. Now we are giving the signal 1, but here this is the transient, and finally it is settled down at this point. Means after some time it is settled down, right? That is the response. So what is the steady state value? You can find the steady state value from the given graph. It is the 0.75, 0.75. This is the final output. At steady state we are getting the output 0.75. But what is the input here? 1. Step signal 1. So what is the error? RT minus CT. So error is given by RT minus CT. We have to find the value of the K. Now error, steady state error, it is given by RT minus what? CT. So what is the RT1 and what is this? 0.75. So error is what? 0.25. Okay. Now this is a type 0 system. This is the, what is the power of S? 0. This is the type 0 system. So for type 0, Okay, what is the error? Steady state error is given by 1 upon 1 plus Kp. 1 upon 1 plus Kp, positional error coefficient. And what is this? 0.25. Now guys, what is the Kp? You can find the Kp from this, right? This will become 1 divided by 0.25, that is nothing but 4 is equal to 1 plus Kp. So what is the Kp is equal to 4 minus 1, that is 3. Okay. Here what is the relation between the Kp and what K? So here it is a K. Now Kp is equal to limit s tends to 0 GSHS. And what is the HS? 1. Unity feedback to 1. Then you can write here K upon limit s tends to 0 K upon s plus 1 s plus 2. Right. Now watch this. This is the Kp. And what is the value of the Kp? 3. So this is 0, this is 0, it will become K by 2. So K by 2 is equal to 3. So what is the value of the K? 6. You have to find the value of the K. Simple question, you can find the value of K. तो ऐसे आपको निकालना था. तो ध्यान दीजिएगा, देखो इंपॉर्टेंट है क्या इसमें, आपको ये पता करना है कि टाइप 0 सिस्टम, टाइप 1 सिस्टम, टाइप 2 सिस्टम, राइट, एरर क्या है फॉर यूनिट स्टेप सिग्नल, फॉर रैम्प सिग्नल एंड व्हाट फॉर पैराबोलिक सिस्टम. जनरल फॉर्मूला है आपके पास, 3 सिग्नल है, यूनिट स्टेप, यूनिट रैम्प, यूनिट पैराबोलिक सिस्टम. अब आपको दिया है और आपको क्या फाइंड करना है? स्टडी स्टेट एरर. तो वी हैव द फॉर्मूला 1 upon 1 plus Kp, 1 upon Kv and 1 upon Ka. So these are called what? Unit steady state error, and we have the formula also. This is the type 0 system. Okay, type 0 के लिए that is the formula 1 upon 1 plus Kp. Now the answer is what? 6. Next question, next one. That is the answer is 6 for this. Now again, when a unit ramp input is applied to the unity feedback system having a closed loop transfer function, Cs by Rs is equal to Ks plus B upon S square plus As plus B, the steady state error will be. देखिए same question in 2017, that was the question in 2009. Again in 2017 means same topic. When the unit ramp input, we are giving the unit ramp input, is applied to the unity feedback system, RT is equal to T here, na, unit ramp means. And what is the Laplace of that? 1 by S square. Then unity feedback system having the closed loop transfer function, this is the Ks plus B upon S square plus As plus B, the steady state error will be. Right, what is the steady state error? That is the Ks plus B. This is the S. Right, remember Cs upon Rs. Right, what is given here? Unity feedback system. Hs is 1, it will become G upon 1 plus Gs. G upon 1 plus Gs. Gs Hs upon 1 plus Gs Hs, that is the formula, right? But what is the Hs? 1, unity feedback. Then guys, what is given? Ks plus B upon S square plus As plus B, that is given. What is given here? Second thing, steady state error, it is asked. So for steady state error, first of all you have to find the Gs, right? Once you have the value of the Gs, for ramp function, what is the steady state error? All the values are given. One is given 0, one is given what? A by B, A plus K by B, A minus K by B, A is greater than 0, B is greater than 0, K is greater than 0, right? All have the finite value. If suppose you are getting the steady state error, then it is what? 1 upon Kv. 1 upon what? Kv. That is the steady state error. How we can find the Kv? Limit S tends to 0, S of Gs Hs. But what is the Hs? 1. So that is the formula. Tell me what is the answer for this question. What is the answer for this question? Now, this is given GS upon 1 plus GS. You have to find what GS from that. We have the different method. I am just giving you the shortcut for that. How to find the GS. Then, watch this. So, you have to find finally the GS. Then you can use this. You can find the KV and then find the reciprocal of that. Then, तो व्हाट अबाउट योर प्रिपरेशन गाइस? जितने लोग भी अटेंड कर रहे हैं, कैसी चल रही है आप लोगों की प्रिपरेशन? अभी आपको ने देखा होगा यूपीएससी की ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट में जाइए. गो थ्रू द ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट ऑफ यूपीएससी, upsc.gov.in. टाइम टेबल रिलीज्ड फॉर इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज प्री एग्जामिनेशन, एंड यू आर गोइंग टू गेट सफिशिएंट टाइम फॉर गेट एज वेल एज व्हाट इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज. आफ्टर फेब द एग्जाम विल बी इन व्हाट जून. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फिल द फॉर्म और स्टार्ट योर प्रिपरेशन. ये भी उसी का पार्ट है, राइट? नाउ सम स्टूडेंट्स हैव द डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला, अदरवाइज देखो गाइस, 1 plus GS you can find the reciprocal. It will become 1 plus GS upon GS. That is, what is the reciprocal here? S square plus AS plus B upon KS plus B, right? Then it will become 1 by GS minus 1 plus 1, and that is equal to S square plus AS plus B upon what? KS plus B. Now guys, you can find the value of the GS from that. Subtract it and find the reciprocal of that. So you will find this is the value. Then 1 by GS is equal to S square plus AS plus B upon KS plus B minus 1, right? Now you can find the value of GS, KS plus B in the denominator, and that is, it is in what? Denominator. So GS is equal to KS plus B upon what? S square plus AS plus B minus KS minus B, right? And that is the value. तो नेक्स्ट पेज में हम लोग सॉल्व करते हैं इसे जरा. 1 minute. Yes, that is the value is equal to S square upon minus 1 minus KS. It is multiplied with this, so it will become minus KS minus B upon KS plus B. This B is cancelled out. Then you can find the GS is equal to KS plus B upon S square plus S into A minus K. Right, now you can take S as a common, KS plus B, S it is common, S plus A minus K. What is this? This is the GS. S to the power 1 means it is a type 1 system. What is this? Type 1 system. So first of all, from this we have the number of methods CS upon RS. You have to find the GS from that unity feedback system. And what is this? GS upon 1 plus GS, right? And with the comparison method or any other method, you can find what GS. I have given you the very simple one. So you can compare, find the reciprocal of that, then it is the subtract it, and then find the finally GS from that. Finally GS from this value. So on the next page, how to find the GS. ये आ गया आपके पास GS. अब आपका GS आ गया means what? ओपन लूप गेन आ गया. अब ओपन लूप गेन आया तो what is the value of the KV? KV is nothing but limit S tends to 0, S of GSHS. This S and that S is cancelled out, and you have to put the 0 here. So it will become limit S tends to 0, KS plus B upon S into A minus K. This is when we are putting, this is the S plus A minus K. So this S and that S is cancelled out, and now put the value of S 0, so you will get B upon A minus K. So it is the value of KV, right? So some students are doing the silly mistakes. KV is what is steady state error. No, reciprocal of that. 1 upon KV, that is the A minus K upon B. The reciprocal of this is what is steady state error, guys. A minus K upon B. So this is the answer, D. D for Delhi. D for Delhi. A minus K upon B. So in 2017 it is of what 1 marks. It depends upon your speed, कैसे बना रहे हो आप GS बस निकालना है, and then you have to put the values here, okay? तो ये है वैल्यू. अब याद रखना पोजिशनल एरर को फिर जो आप एरर निकाल रहे हो, फॉर एग्जांपल याद रखिएगा रैम फंक्शन में कोई बोलेगा सर स्टेडी स्टेट वैल्यू तो इनफाइनाइट आ जाएगी, वो तो ये देखिए दिस इज द रैम, और ये सिग्नल अगर ऐसा जा रहा है तो हम ये एरर निकाल रहे हैं, दैट इज द एरर कि कितनी एरर आ रही है, एंड सो ऑन. नाउ this next question is, so this is the answer D, A minus K upon B. You can verify. It is only of 1 mark question, guys. Okay, बना सकते हो आप क्विकली. अगर आप सॉल्व करेंगे then you can solve within what 1 minute. You can solve this type of question within 1 minute. Guys, if you want to give any suggestion, if you want session on other topics, तो please inform me. 2 चीजें मैं आपके लिए लेकर आ रहा हूं, लेकिन पहले ये आप क्वेश्चन देखिएगा. तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ये, which of the following system has maximum peak overshoot due to unit step input? बताइए जरा क्या होगा आंसर. यस प्लीज टेल मी. देखो 2 इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें मैं आप लोगों के लिए सेशन, पहला तो कंप्लीट डिजिटल, राइट, कॉम्बिनेशनल सर्किट, सीक्वेंशियल सर्किट एंड सो ऑन. तो जस्ट आफ्टर दिस फ्रॉम 9:30 वी विल डिस्कस डिजिटल, कि डिजिटल में क्या होने वाला है, कैसे हम कमांड कर सकते हैं. ये सेशन उनके लिए भी जो कंप्यूटर साइंस आईटी से जा रहे हैं, या फिर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, इलेक्ट्रिकल एंड व्हाट इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन ब्रांच, तो आप मार्क्स अचीव कर सकते हो. डिजिटल इजी है, लेकिन अगर आप 100% क्वेश्चन बनाना चाहते हैं तो कुछ टॉपिक ऐसे हैं जिसमें आपको कमांड करनी होगी. दूसरा, कुछ क्वेश्चन ऐसे होते हैं जिस पर ना बहुत बड़ी डिबेट चलती है, बहुत सारा कॉन्सेप्ट्स होते हैं, एक साथ एक ही क्वेश्चन में बहुत सारे कॉन्सेप्ट हैं. तो उसकी मैं सीरीज लेकर आ रहा हूं जहां हम लोग एक ही क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे, सिंगल क्वेश्चन, इन सिंगल सेशन, सिंगल क्वेश्चन ओनली, विद मल्टीपल कॉन्सेप्ट फ्रॉम डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट्स. वो डिजिटल भी हो सकता है, कंट्रोल भी है, एनालॉग भी है, ईडीसी भी है, नेटवर्क भी है. बताइए व्हाट इज द आंसर. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग सिस्टम हैज मैक्सिमम पीक ओवरशूट ड्यू टू यूनिट स्टेप इनपुट. ड्यू टू यूनिट स्टेप इनपुट, मैक्सिमम पीक ओवरशूट. यहां देख रहे हैं आप, ओवरशूट की बात कर रहा है, वो भी स्टेप सिग्नल के लिए, राइट, एंड दैट इज द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स इक्वेशन s स्क्वायर प्लस 10s प्लस 100, राइट. नाउ व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सिस्टम, देन ऐसा आना चाहिए भाई. व्हाट इज द ओवरशूट? This is 1 and we are getting this one, right, and that is called what? Overshoot. Right, this is the over e raised to power zeta pi upon root over 1 minus zeta square, means it is inversely proportional to what? Zeta. Zeta means what? It is MP is proportional to zeta. Zeta is the damping ratio, right? Then if the zeta value of this, for example, it is a under damped response. So what is the value of the zeta? Less than 1. For critically damped, we have the zeta equal to 1. For over damped, we have the zeta greater than 1. These are the values. So it is a under damped response, means zeta is 1. Less than 1 for under damped response. Under damped response. Second thing, When we are decreasing the zeta, what about the overshoot? Increases. Or when we are increasing the zeta, then what is the overshoot? Decreases. So very simple to recall, because what is the, for critically damped system, overshoot is what? Just negligible. This is the zeta is exactly equal to what? 1. Critically damped system. There is no overshoot. Okay. Now, first of all, watch. This is the omega n square upon s square plus 2 zeta omega n plus omega n. This is the equation. Second order. Omega n square. Now, in numerator 100, 100, 100, 100. All are same. In denominator, this is 100, omega n, omega n, omega n, omega n, same. Right? Omega n is same. Now, what is this? 2 zeta omega n. My dear friend, check, compare this. 2 zeta omega n. Omega n is same and we want the minimum value of zeta. So, in which case we are getting the minimum zeta? किसमें सबसे कम है zeta? जिसमें सबसे कम है zeta, उसी में होगा what? Overshoot. Maximum overshoot. So, it is 10, it is 15, it is 20, it is 5. So, 5 is the lowest one. So, here we have the lowest zeta. 2 zeta omega n is equal to what? 5. And what is the omega n square? 100. So, it is the omega n 10. You can find the value of zeta, but not required. Answer is C. Answer is what directly you can see, because here we are going to get the lowest value of zeta and maximum value of the overshoot. Finished. And you can find the zeta 25 divided by 21 by 4, that is the 0.25. 0.25 is the value of zeta, that is less than 1. तो देखो ऐसा क्वेश्चन है, देखो 2 नंबर का क्वेश्चन है और इसको आप 30 सेकेंड्स में सॉल्व कर सकते थे. 30 seconds, within 30 seconds we can solve. ये है कंट्रोल. तो इलेक्ट्रिकल एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स स्टूडेंट ध्यान दीजिए, योर कोर सब्जेक्ट्स आर व्हाट? मशीन, पावर सिस्टम, पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड मेजरमेंट. इफ सपोज यू आर गोइंग टू सेव योर टाइम, मान लो आप इस क्वेश्चन में आपने 1 से 2 मिनट बचा लिए और 30 सेकंड में सॉल्व कर लिया, तो ये 2 मिनट आप बाकी सब्जेक्ट में दे सकते हैं, जैसे कि आप मशीन हो गया, पावर सिस्टम हो गया, पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स वाले ध्यान रखिए, कम्युनिकेशन हो गया आपका, ईएमएफटी हो गया, आप ईडीसी, एनालॉग, दीज आर द मेजरली 4 कोर सब्जेक्ट. ईडीसी, एनालॉग, ईएमएफटी एंड व्हाट? कम्युनिकेशन. अब आप अगर बेसिक सब्जेक्ट में टाइम लगाओगे, जैसे कि कंट्रोल या फिर नेटवर्क या फिर आपका डिजिटल, मैथ्स, एप्टी, आप ज्यादा टाइम कंज्यूम करोगे तो कोर सब्जेक्ट जो एप्लीकेशन बेस्ड होते हैं ना, उसमें कम टाइम मिलेगा. तो ये एक स्ट्रेटेजी है टाइम मैनेजमेंट. बनना नहीं है जल्दी बनना है, जितनी आप तेजी से बनाइए विद एक्यूरेसी, वो जो टाइम आप बचाओगे उससे आप कोर सब्जेक्ट में एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन बना पाओगे. ओके, 3 घंटे में आपको 65 क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करना. तो ट्रिक लगाइए, सीधा आंसर दीजिए. ऐसे बहुत से क्वेश्चन आएंगे. देन दिस इज द अंडर डैम्ड रिस्पॉन्स. तो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज सी. अब आते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में. बताओ जरा. अगेन इट इज इन 2009 इलेक्ट्रिकल ब्रांच, 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन. इस सेशन में हम लोग जो बेसिक्स हैं वहां से हमने क्वेश्चन उठाया, इलेक्ट्रिकल एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स ब्रांच. इन नेक्स्ट सेशन वी विल कवर व्हाट? Nyquist plot, Bode plot, right, and state space analysis, compensation, lead and lag compensation, compensators, and so on. बताइए जरा. The first 2 rows of the Raoult tabulation of third order equation are as follows. This means there are, right, that time it is a MCQ, only one answer is correct, or it may become what? MSQ. डिजाइन कर दो एमएसक्यू इस पे. बोलिए क्या होगा? 2 रूट्स एट एस इज इक्वल टू प्लस माइनस जे एंड 1 रूट इन राइट हाफ एस प्लेन. 2 रूट्स एट एस इज इक्वल टू प्लस माइनस जे, 2 दैट इज द कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर, एंड 1 रूट इन द लेफ्ट हाफ एस प्लेन, एंड दैट इज द 1 रूट इन द राइट हाफ, लेफ्ट हाफ, right half, left half, right half, left half, and that is the 2 roots at imaginary axis. We have to check, and that is given s cube, s square, 2, 2, and so on. Means it, what is the equation? Characteristics equation is of third order. There are 3 roots. Correct. Third order, na? This is the third order. Means there are 3 roots. Now, 2 roots on the Imaginary axis, one root may be on the right hand side, one may be on the left hand side. Now if it is on the left hand side, then the system is what, marginally stable, and so on. But two roots, right, ये दिख रहे हैं ना आपके two roots, marginally stable. So we can, how we can find here? Watch this. First of all, this is two, 4. Always remember, when ratios are same, you will get 0 here, 0 here. Or you can also calculate 4 minus 2, 8 minus 8, that is the 0 here. Now, once it is 0, what we are doing, we are getting the auxiliary equation. What is the auxiliary equation from that? 4s square plus what? 4. 4s square plus 4, that is the auxiliary equation. Now, then guys, you can differentiate it, you will get 8s plus 0. So you, what is the coefficient at this point? Because we are getting the 0, so that is become s cube 2, 2, 4, 4, then it is what, 8. Now guys, it is positive, and after that 8 into 4, that is 0, divided by 8, you will get the 4. So what about the first row? There is no sign change. What about the first row? There is no sign change. Means the third root is on what, left hand side, and because we are getting this one 0, 0, and that's why two roots on what, imaginary axis. So at which point we are having the roots to equate it towards 0. Auxiliary equation, equate it towards 0. Equate it to 0, then you will get s square is equal to minus 4 upon 4, that is minus 1. What is the root of this? Plus minus j1. So two roots on j1. Okay, so that is the roots. Which answer is correct? Two roots at s is equal to plus minus j and one root in the left half s plane. System is what? Stable. D is the answer for this question. D is the answer. To verify means what, in a Routh array, right, you have to get the command over what, simple, all that we have around 4 to 5 conditions, get the command over 4 to 5 conditions and easily you can solve question. देखो ये सेशन उनके लिए जो न्यू स्टूडेंट्स है, जो फर्स्ट टाइम गेट दे रहे हैं, जिनको पता नहीं, क्योंकि जो सेकेंड टाइम अगर गेट दे रहा है उसके बावजूद भी अगर उससे कंट्रोल, डिजिटल, नेटवर्क, एनालॉग, राइट, और आपका क्या नाम है, सबसे पहले बेसिक सब्जेक्ट सिग्नल एंड सिस्टम, मैथ्स और एप्टीट्यूड, ये तो बनना ही चाहिए. ओके, अब आते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे. व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट वन? तो इसका आंसर है डी. नाउ अ क्लोज लूप सिस्टम हैज द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स इक्वेशन गिवन बाय s cube plus ks square plus k plus 2s plus 3 is equal to 0. For this system to be stable, which one of the following conditions should be satisfied? Which of the following condition? This is the question in 2017 electrical branch, right? And that is the characteristics equation that is given. And what is the condition on k? तो easy है question भाई, बताइए जरा आंसर. What is the answer for this one? Then you can write this is 1 k plus 2 and that is k and 3. First of all arrange this, then it will become k into k plus 2 minus 3 upon k, right, and then finally this is multiplied and that is 0 upon this one, so this is the 3. Easy guys. Now arrange this, k into k plus 2 minus 3 upon k, then this is multiplied with this, that is 0 upon, divided by that you will get the 3. Now for this system to be stable, what about the first column elements? All should be what? Positive, of same sign, positive. So this term should be greater than or equal to what? 0. Then you will get k plus 2 minus 3 upon k should be greater than what? 0. because it is not marginally stable, it is what? Stable. So you, this is 0, then it will become, right, k square plus 2k minus 3 should be greater than or equal to what? 0. Now you have to satisfy this equation. Now you have the two roots, guys, right? This you can put the minus 3 and what, minus 1, minus 3 plus 1. What are the roots? You will get k greater than minus 3 or k greater than what? 1. And what is the minus 3? First condition, k should be greater than minus 3. Second condition, k should be greater than 1. Which is more? K should be greater than 1, then automatically that second condition will satisfy. And you will get k should be greater than or equal to what? 1. Greater than 1. Equal to 1 means marginally stable. That is the case. Okay. तो यहां से कंडीशन है, ये देखिए, ये आगे इसको इक्वेट कीजिए एंड फाइंड द वैल्यू, गाइस. Find the value. Or otherwise, if you find any difficulty, sir, how to solve the equation? But this is the equation, like this is the equation. Which term is satisfied? Suppose last one is k is greater than 1. If you are going to put the 1, this will become 1 plus 2 minus 3 is equal to what? 0. So exactly at 1 this equation is 0. If you want the more than 0, then definitely the value of the k should be equal to what? 1. Directly you can verify, no need to find all this. Directly you can verify with this answer. You can verify with this answer, because for other values you are going to get the value less than 0. For other values you will get the value less than what? 0. Okay. And it should be greater than 0. From this, k should be equal to greater than 0. So there are two conditions. K should be greater than 0. So from this you are getting the k is equal to minus 3. No doubt it will also satisfy the condition, but we want k should be greater than 0. So this is the answer. K should be greater than what? 1. There are 2 or 3 conditions you have to match. आराम से चेक करो, क्वेश्चन बनाइए. 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन था, वाकई 1 मार्क्स के लायक ही है. ओके भाई, जितने भी न्यू स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो आप अपनी प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट कीजिए फॉर गेट एंड इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज एग्जाम. चैनल आप सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिएगा. आपके अगर दिमाग में कोई भी डाउट्स है या आप कोई क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहते हो, कंटेंट, तो आप ऐप डाउनलोड कर लीजिएगा. वहां बहुत सारी फ्री क्लासेस चल रही हैं, तो वो भी आप जरूर अटेंड कीजिए. नाउ नेक्स्ट है, ये देखो, ये क्वेश्चन है, ये आपका आंसर हो गया. The range of k for which all the roots of the equation are in the left half of the complex S plane is left half. Again, if all the roots of the equation are in the left half, means system is stable. If all the roots are on the left half, then system is what? Stable. Again, router, so what is this? S square, and that is, 1 minute, I think this is S cube. Yes. Then this is 1, 2, 3. This will become 6 minus k upon 3. And then this is multiplied, and that is the k. So first condition, k should be greater than 0 from this. And then second condition, 6 minus k by 3 should be greater than 0. From this you will get 3, 0, 6 minus k greater than 0 means what should be the k? K less than 6. K less than 6. So what is the range? 0 is less than k is less than what? 6. K should be greater than 0 from this, and from this k should be less than 6. Simple question. This is the answer. Okay. Then next one. अब आते हैं नए क्वेश्चन में. तो ये मैं आपको बता दूं, अब टाइम अब बचा है ओनली व्हाट नवंबर एंड व्हाट दिसंबर। तो आपको अगर अपनी प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करनी है तो कोई भी ऐसे 5 सब्जेक्ट चूज कर लीजिए जिस पर आप कमांड कर सकते हैं, राइट, क्योंकि आपके पास टाइम लिमिटेड है। और अगर अभी अपनी आप प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं या फिर आपके नंबर, लास्ट टाइम आपने गेट दिया बट बहुत ही कम नंबर आए हैं, गेट क्वालिफाई नहीं कर पाए, तो उसका कुछ रीजन रहता है कि आपने डाउट्स नहीं पूछे हैं या जैसा बोला गया वैसे असाइनमेंट्स आपने पूरे नहीं किए होंगे। ये ऑनलाइन क्लासेस में ज्यादा दिक्कत होती है। तो आप अगर चाहते हैं कि कोई भी ऐसे 5 या 4 सब्जेक्ट आपको कमांड करनी है तो ऐप डाउनलोड कीजिए, वहां पर आप ज्वाइन कीजिए और साथ में आप 60 to 70% कमांड कर लीजिए व्हाट मैथ्स एंड व्हाट एप्टीट्यूड। मैथ्स और एप्टीट्यूड में आपने कमांड कर ली, कोई भी 5 सब्जेक्ट आपने और उसके साथ प्रिपरेशन कर लिए, आप 60+ मार्क्स तो वैसे ही ला रहे हैं, 60+ मार्क्स आपके आ जाएंगे। अब आपको ये डिसाइड करना है कि अगर आपकी प्रिपरेशन अच्छी चल रही है तो नंबर इंप्रूव करेंगे, अगर आपने जस्ट अपनी प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट की है तो डेफिनेटली तब भी आप अचीव कर सकते हैं मार्क्स। ओके, तो ये मैंने आप लोगों के लिए कोर्स स्टार्ट किया है हमारे चैनल पर। आप ऐप डाउनलोड कर लीजिए जिसका लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन पर मिल जाएगा। ये 5 सब्जेक्ट्स का एक पूरा बैच है और ये है, अगर आपको लगता है कि मुझे 4 सब्जेक्ट्स में कमांड करनी है ओके, तो वहां पर भी है अवेलेबल, देख सकते हैं। इंपॉर्टेंट है, लाइव सेशंस हो रहे हैं, रिकॉर्डिंग्स आर अवेलेबल, जितने भी टाइम आपको देखना है मल्टीपल टाइम्स आप देख सकते हो, अप टू व्हाट गेट एंड अप टू व्हाट इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज एग्जाम। देन प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन, जितने भी इंपॉर्टेंट प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन है, जो कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन है, वो सब डिस्कस हो रहे हैं। डाउट्स पूछिए, राइट, और क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द टेक्स्ट बुक, ये भी इंपॉर्टेंट है फॉर गेट एग्जाम एंड व्हाट इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज मेंस एग्जामिनेशन, स्पेशली मेंस एग्जामिनेशन। देन गाइज, अगर आपको डाउट आ रहा है तो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आप इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर आप अपने डाउट्स पूछिए। नो स्टडी नो कंफ्यूजन, मोर स्टडी मोर कंफ्यूजन। तो आपको अगर कुछ भी डाउट्स लगता है आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हो यहां पर आकर, राइट। हाँ, कुछ स्टूडेंट्स की डिमांड है दैट सर आई वांट टू ज्वाइन व्हाट नेटवर्क प्लस एनालॉग बिकॉज आई वांट टू गेट द कमांड ओवर दैट, जिनकी ऑलरेडी लास्ट ईयर अंडर 1000 रैंक आ गई है, राइट, या फिर अंडर 2000 रैंक है, जिनके सब सब्जेक्ट तैयार है। देन फॉर दोज स्टूडेंट्स नेटवर्क प्लस एनालॉग इन इंग्लिश एज वेल एज इन व्हाट हिंदी, तो इसके लिए भी आप जा सकते, बात कीजिए, कॉल कर लीजिएगा। ओके, देन अब आप ये देखिए, ये दिवाली का ऑफर है, दैट इज IRMS, अब यूपीएससी इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज ऐड हो चुका है। अगर आपने लास्ट ईयर इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज एग्जाम दिया है, आपने प्री क्लियर किया है, मेंस के लिए एलिजिबल हो गए, या गेट में आपकी रैंक आई है अंडर 1000 अंडर 2000, देन यू कैन अवेल अप टू स्कॉलरशिप अप टू व्हाट 70%। तो इसके लिए आप कॉल कीजिए, मैसेज ड्रॉप कीजिए ऑन ऐप, राइट, और अपनी प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट कीजिए। ओके, तो ये आप लोगों के लिए गोल्डन अपॉर्चुनिटी है दिस ईयर IRMS थ्रू इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज एग्जाम। और ये मैं आप लोगों के लिए स्टार्ट कर रहा हूं व्हाट डिजिटल। तो अभी थोड़ी देर बाद फ्रॉम 9:30 आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस द वेटेज ऑफ द डिजिटल, व्हाट आर द इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स एंड what should be the schedule for free classes on our app. Okay, now अब आते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पर। Now tell me guys, the root locus of the feedback control system having the characteristics equation s square plus 6ks plus 2s plus 5 is equal to 0 where k is greater than 0 enters into the real axis at real axis, root locus on real axis. This is the real axis and that is the imaginary axis. Okay, so normally what we are doing, we are finding the k and then we are trying to find what breakaway points and so on, dk by ds is equal to 0 and then we are trying to find the breakaway point. Because what is given here enters into the real axis, root locus of the feedback control system having the characteristics equation where the k is greater than 0 enters into the real axis. Now watch this, how many number of poles here, because it is a characteristics equation, definitely it is 2, right. Now there are 2 branches, okay, 2 ब्रांच होगी। अब वो तो सब रूल्स हैं, लेकिन अब रूट्स कैसे निकालें, भाई आपको डायरेक्ट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स इक्वेशन दी है, डायरेक्टली फाइंड कर लो रूट्स एंड व्हाट इज द वैल्यू सो दैट इट विल बी इन रियल पार्ट. वेरी सिंपल, कोई रूल मत लगाइए, सीधा रूट सॉल्व कीजिए. व्हाट आर द रूट्स? वॉच दिस. This is the s square plus 6k plus 2 into s plus 5 is equal to 0. What are the root? Minus b 6k plus 2 minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac. 4 into 5, that is the 20 upon 2a. These are the roots of this characteristics equation. Now, what you want? Real roots, right? Then enter into the real axis. So exactly at boundary, if it is the real roots, means that part is what? It should not be imaginary. If this part should not be imaginary, means what? This term, 6k plus 2 the whole square should be greater than or equal to what? 20. Then that part is what? Real part. So you can equate 6k plus 2 the whole square minus 20 should be greater than or equal to 0 if you want the real root, and exactly at boundary condition it is equal to 0. From that you can find the value of what? K. No need to find the breakaway point or other things. Then it will become 6k plus 2 is equal to what? 20. Then what is the root of 20? 4 root 5. 2 root 5, sorry. So what is the 6k plus 2 is equal to 2 root 5. This is the root of the 20. And then you can find the value of the k. 2 root 5 minus 2 upon 6. 2 root 5 minus 2 upon 6, or root 5 minus 1 upon 3. Upon 3. You can take the 2 as a common. This is the value of k, exactly value of k, where this term will become 0. And if suppose you are going to keep the value of k less than that, then this will become what? Imaginary. Now at this point, at the value of this, right, at this value of k, we are getting the break point, right, and that is what? Roots are what? Real. Now put the value here k, and this term will become 0, and you will get 6k plus 2 upon 2, that is the 3k plus 1. Put the value of this. So guys, what are the roots? Directly you can find from the root locus. No need to get the differentiation and so on. Simply put this value, this term will become 0. 6k plus 2 upon 2, that is nothing but minus 3k plus 1. What is the 3k? This is the, this 3 is cancel. You will get minus root 5 minus 1, and this is the plus 1. Under bracket it is a plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 cancel out, and answer is what? Minus root 5. Answer is minus root 5. That is the root. Right? So enters into the real root locus of the feedback controller having the characteristics equation, right? Enters into the real axis. Enters into the real axis means what is the root at the real axis. So you can find the concept with the concept of what? Breakaway point, but directly you can also find the root and then make it what? 0. Find the value of k and put here, and you will get the root. Okay, minus root 5 exactly. Okay, so answer for this question is minus root 5. This is of 2 mark question guys. मतलब देखो रेगुलर क्वेश्चंस कहां से आ रहे हैं? Routh Hurwitz criteria, then what? Root locus from the basics. Okay, अब आते हैं जरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पर. Now guys, this is the question from what? Electronics branch. For the system shown in the figure, ys upon xs means what is the transfer function? What is the transfer function for this? Transfer function. तो anyone if you want to give the answer please. थोड़ा क्वेश्चन भी बना लो यार. अभी आप रेगुलर आपके सेशंस होंगे, आपके अभी लगातार अप टू गेट एग्जाम बहुत सारे मैराथन सेशन होने वाले हैं जहां पर आपको होगा क्विक रिवीजन फॉर वेरियस सब्जेक्ट. लेकिन आप कॉपी पेन कैलकुलेटर लेकर बैठो जहां भी आप अटेंड कर रहे हो. आप लोगों का क्या है, जब आप सेशन अटेंड करते हो ना, मैंने क्लास में भी देखा है, ऑफलाइन क्लासेस में भी, मैं अपने एक्सपीरियंस से बता दूं, ये एक टेक्निकल सब्जेक्ट है। अगर जब तक आप लिख लिख कर प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे, आपसे क्वेश्चन नहीं बनेगा एग्जाम हॉल में। आपको अगर क्वेश्चन बनाना है तो आपको क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने होंगे। आप या तो सॉल्यूशन को रीड करते हो, या फिर आप किसी के इन्फ्लुएंस में आ जाते हो, देखो मैं इस टॉपर से पढ़ रहा हूं, उस टॉपर से पढ़ रहा हूं, ये भगवान है, इस तरीके का। वो सब इन्फ्लुएंस में मत आइए, आप खुद क्वेश्चन बनाइए, सॉल्यूशन आपके पास अवेलेबल है, प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस आपके पास अवेलेबल है, या जो भी अगर यूट्यूब पर फ्री क्लासेस हैं तो फ्री में अगर मिल रहा है तो आपका टाइम फ्री नहीं है, याद रखिए। मैं बार बार हर सेशन में बोलता हूं कि भाई फ्री में मिलेगा तो जहर थोड़ी ना खा लेंगे, राइट। तो आपका टाइम वैल्यूएबल है, आप अपना टाइम लीजिए, कॉपी पेन कैलकुलेटर लो और क्वेश्चन बनाइए। और मैं आपको बता देता हूं, एक हमेशा ना ब्लैंक कॉपी रखा करो ऐसी, ये देखो दिख रही है आपके सामने, ये स्पाइरल बाइंडिंग की ब्लैंक कॉपी है, आपको जैसा लगता है बना लो। पेजेस आप खरीद लीजिए, इसमें क्या है, आप जब लिखते हो ना तो बिल्कुल क्लियर दिखाई देती है आपकी कैलकुलेशन कैसी। और जो भी आप रफ कर रहे हो ना वो फेयर जैसा करो, मतलब समझ रहे हो, रफ कॉपी है लेकिन फेयर। आपने कोई सॉल्यूशन बनाया, बहुत सिस्टमैटिक यहाँ पे सॉल्यूशन लिखिए, ताकि आप उस सॉल्यूशन को बाद में क्या कर सको, वेरीफाई कि भैया हाँ मैंने बनाया, कुछ गलती हो गई, आंसर नहीं आया, तो क्या कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक हुई है या कॉन्सेप्चुअल मिस्टेक हुई है, हुआ क्या है आखिर। तो आपने अगर इसको रफ एंड टफ बनाया तो आप चेक कैसे करोगे, वेरीफाई कैसे करोगे। प्लीज यूज दिस टाइप ऑफ कॉपी, ब्लैंक, फेयर बनाइए, एनालिसिस करो क्या गलती हुई है, क्या सिली मिस्टेक्स हुई है, प्लस माइनस की गलती तो नहीं हो गई, बार बार हो रही है तो अवॉइड कीजिए। नाउ फॉर द सिस्टम शोन इन द फिगर, ये दिस वन, व्हाट इज द ट्रांसफर फंक्शन, तो वी कैन यूज द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ व्हाट ब्लॉक डायग्राम, बट इट इज अ वेरी वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन। तो व्हेन इट इज अ वेरी वेरी सिंपल, देन डायरेक्टली आप बता सकते हो आपको YS अपॉन US निकालना है। तो देखो दोस्तों, ये देखो यहां पॉइंट देखो, व्हाट इज द YS। नाउ एट दिस पॉइंट वी आर गेटिंग XS and YS, and that is multiplied with the 2. So here you will get the 2 times of XS plus YS, and what is this XS? And that is the YS. So very simple, this is multiplied 2 plus what, and that is nothing but Y. So now 2 plus X, this will become on this side right, what is the YS upon XS, you will get -3. If there is any answer, okay चलो एक बार और फिर से चेक करते हैं क्या कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक है, बताओ जरा। व्हाट इज द हियर, इट इज सम कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक। व्हाट इज द कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक हियर, व्हाट इज द साइन हियर, वॉच दिस, व्हाट इज द साइन हियर, minus sign. I have missed this. Suppose you are going to miss this minus sign, then you will get the wrong answer here, and that is called what, silly mistake. That is called what, silly mistakes. ये होती है, छोटी सी मिस्टेक हुई, आंसर गलत। अब देखिए which type of question is a numerical answer type question, and you are giving the answer what, -3. For example, you are giving the answer -3. This is the -3. What about this answer? Wrong. No doubt there is no negative marking, but we have wasted our what, 2 to 3 minutes, or sometimes it is a 4 or 5 minutes, and we are getting the wrong answer, and conceptually it is not wrong, silly mistake. So what is the mistake here? Please take care of this sign. When I am going to take care of this sign, this is plus, this is minus in place of what, plus. This is minus. And because of this minus, it will become minus here. Right? Now, then it will become, this is minus here. Now, this is become 3 times of YS. YS upon XS, 3 upon 3. What is the 3 upon 3? 1. +1. Is it clear? तो when we are going to solve the questions multiple times, एक बार आप गलती करोगे घर में माइनस, क्योंकि एग्जाम में आपको याद रहेगा यार ये माइनस मिस नहीं करना है, इसके कारण आंसर गलत आया था, तो ये है +1 इसका आंसर, नॉट द -3. आंसर इज सिंपली +1. ऐसी होती है, वी कांट अवॉइड द 100% बट वी कैन. प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो बहुत सारी एरर आप गायब कर दोगे. आप पेपर देना चालू कर दीजिए, नंबर ऑफ सीरीज आप दे सकते हैं, टेस्ट सीरीज आप दे सकते हैं. देन अब आते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पर. देखो ये वाला क्वेश्चन है, अगेन ये कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन ही है. तो यूनिट स्टेप रिस्पॉन्स, फर्स्ट थिंग यूनिट स्टेप यूटी, व्हाट इज द लैप्लास ऑफ दिस? 1/s of an underdamped response. Underdamped means zeta is what? 1, less than 1. Second order system has steady state value of -2. Steady state value of what? -2. Which one of the following transfer function has these property? Steady state value of -2, which of the transfer function? There are 4 transfer function, 1, 2, 3 and what? 4. 1, 2, 3 and what? 4 transfer function. Steady state values. Unit step response of an underdamped second order system has a steady state value of -2. Which one of the following transfer function has these property? Guys, first of all, what is the steady state value? Right, steady state value. But in this question, no need to find the steady state value. But again, okay, how we can find the steady state value for second order system? Steady state value means limit t tends to infinite of ct. This is the function, then ct. It is got limit s tends to 0, s of cs. And what is the cs by rs? It is given as any function, you can choose any 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Then you will get -2.24, that is the transfer function GSHS, right? For example, this is the transfer function TS. Then it will become, what is the CS is equal to RS-TS, right? Now, what is the RS? Because it is a RT is what? UT. What is the RS? Laplace of this is 1/s. Then you can put here limit s tends to 0, s into cs. What is the cs? rs. What is the rs? 1/s into ts. This s is cancel. Limit s tends to 0 of transfer function. So this is the steady state value. This is the t tends to infinite of ct. It is given by, it is a final value theorem. Now remember, it is a final value theorem. It is nothing but final value theorem. Now, when we are putting the final value theorem, then first of all find this. cs upon rs is equal to transfer function. cs is equal to rs ts. Then rt is equal to ut. What is the rs? 1/s. 1/s. 1/s into ts. This is the cs. Put the value of the cs here. S cancel and you will get the limit s tends to 0 ts. This is the steady state value. Now watch all the 4 options. First option, put the s is equal to 0, s is equal to 0, -2.24 upon 1.12. What is the steady state value? -2. This is 0, this is 0, 3.82 upon 1.91. What is the steady state value? -2. Then this is 0, this is 0, 3.82 upon 1.91, -2. What is the steady state value? -2. This is the same thing here. It is a minus sign. It is a 1 -2. In all the 4 cases, steady state value is what? -2. Then remember, it is a underdamped response. Underdamped means what? Finally, it will decay out. Means it is a stable system, guys. Finally, we will get, this is the response. Underdamped response means it is a unit step and that is the underdamped response. So there is a, what is the steady state error? 0, right? अगर ऐसा आप देख रहे हैं तो steady state error नहीं है. अब आप देखो ये स्टेबल सिस्टम है, बट व्हाट अबाउट दिस, if you are having any coefficient in characteristics equation, if you have any coefficient negative, and this is the negative, means system is what? Unstable. This is unstable, that is unstable. First condition in Routh-Hurwitz criteria, what about all the coefficient of the characteristics equation? It should be of what? Same sign, right? But we are having the plus, plus it is minus, plus, plus it is minus. So what about the zeta? What negative value? If suppose you are talking about in terms of zeta, otherwise system is unstable means we are getting this type of system. Continuously the amplitude what increases, we can't control it. तो ये ऐसा आएगा आपका, तो system is what? Unstable. So this is not the answer because it is an under-damped response. This is not the answer. Now guys, out of these two, we have to choose one answer. Now watch this, in which case you are going to get the less value of what? Zeta, right? Under-damped, unit response of an under-damped second order system has steady state value of -2. Then which one of the following transfer function has these property, guys? Now this is a, you can find s square plus 2 zeta omega ns plus what? Omega n square. Now you can calculate, and if you are getting the zeta less than 1, then it is called what? Under damped response, and in that case you are going to find the zeta less than what? You can find what is the omega n square. Omega n square is what? 1.91. Find the value, which answer is correct you can verify. 1.91 square, and this is the 2 zeta omega ns. So you can directly write 2 zeta omega n is equal to what? 1.91. This is omega n is what? Root over 1.91. It will become root over 1.91 upon 2, right? So from this, and this is the root over that, so root over, it will become what? Omega n square upon, this is the omega n square, nothing but omega n square upon omega n. So this is become omega n square upon 2 omega n. And now guys, omega n cancel, omega n by 2. What is the omega n by 2? 1.91 divided by 2. 1.91 divided by 2 is less than 1. That's why this is the answer. No need to calculate it. Directly from that you can say. Similarly from that you can find. Okay. This is the 2.59. It is visible here. This is, always remember, this is the formula. 2.59 2 zeta omega n is equal to 2.59, right? So what is the zeta is equal to 2.59 divided by 2 into what? 1.12. Now this is 1.29. 19 means what? 19 means 9 divided by 1.12. My dear friend, it is greater than 1. This is greater than 1. That's why this is not the answer. It is a over damped response. It is the answer. So quick calculation is required here. Is it clear? Any doubt? Quick calculation is required. Remember, new students, remember the characteristics equation is s square plus 2 zeta omega ns plus omega n square is equal to 0. That is the characteristics equation. Now what are the characteristics? This is unstable because all the coefficients should be of same sign, so no need to check, no need to check. Here you have s square plus 2.59 s plus 1.12. This is the value of what? Omega n square. So 2 zeta omega n is equal to what? 2.59. So what is the zeta is equal to 2.59 divided by 2 omega n. What is the omega n is equal to root over 1.12. You can keep here 2.59 upon 2 root over 1.12. You will get the value greater than 1. You can check. Now second, in this case, s square plus 1.91 s plus 1.91, because it is a MCQ, only one answer will be correct. Then this is the omega n square. What is the omega n square is equal to 1.91. Then what is the 2 zeta omega n is equal to 1.91. This is the 2 zeta omega n, that is nothing but omega n square. This omega n cancel. What is the zeta is equal to omega n upon what? 2. Omega n upon 2. Now put the value root over 1.91 divided by 2 and you will get the less than 1. यहाँ पर देखो कैलकुलेशन का ध्यान रखना, मैंने क्या किया था, ओमेगा एन स्क्वायर ओमेगा एन, दैट इज द वैल्यू, पुट द वैल्यू एंड सो ऑन, राइट. तो ये आगे यहाँ पर देखो रूट लगाना है बस, पुट द रूट हियर एंड यू विल गेट द वैल्यू ग्रेटर देन 1. इज इट क्लियर? इजी. तो फास्ट कैलकुलेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड, प्लीज कंपेयर, वेरी इजी, दैट इज द बी आंसर. Then next one. So remember, when we are getting the coefficient negative, you can relate with what? Control also. All the roots should be what? Negative. So we are having the real and distinct roots, real and repeated roots, complex conjugate roots. So all the roots, what about the real part? Real part is what? Negative. अगर real part पॉजिटिव आएगा ना तो ये हो जाएगा e raised to power 80, e raised to power 2t. अब ये अगर आपका पॉजिटिव है मतलब इसका टाइम के साथ ये क्या होते जा रहा है? बढ़ता जा रहा है, एक्सपोनेंशियल टर्म. ओके, तो रियल पार्ट शुड बी व्हाट? नेगेटिव, सो दैट ट्रांजिएंट विल डिके आउट, अदरवाइज सिस्टम इज नॉट स्टेबल. कंट्रोल नेटवर्क सबको मिक्स करो. अब आ जाओ जरा इसको देखें. द ओपन लूप ट्रांसफर फंक्शन GS, that is a unity feedback. S plus 1 upon S raised to power P, S plus 2 into S plus 3, where P is an integer, is connected in unity feedback configuration as shown in the figure. Okay. Given that the steady state error is 0 for unit step, okay, and is 6 for unit RAM, means we are getting the finite value for what? RAM function, and 0 value for step. The value of the parameter P is 1. It is an open loop system. Here is the theoretical question. What is the theoretical question here? Remember, type 0, 1, 2. And we have what? Unit step, unit ramp, unit parabolic. Okay, when the system is type 0, what is the error? In unit step we are getting the error 1 upon 1 plus kp. Unit ramp we are getting the error infinite. When the type is 1, type 1 system, you will get the error 0. Here you will get the 1 upon kv. Here you will get what? Infinite. Type 2 system, it is 0, it is 0, it is what? 1 upon Ka. Now, what is the Kp? For unit step system, Kp is limit S tends to 0, 1 up GSHS, or GS, or HS is what? 1 unit step system. What is the Kv? Limit S tends to 0, S of GS. What is the K? Limit S tends to 0, S of S square of GS. Yes, am I correct? Okay. So this is the type and that is the function. So table, remember that table. Okay, this is the table. अब आ जाओ जरा unit step. So we have the steady state error is 0 for unit step. So in which case it is unit step 0? There are two cases, type 1 and type 2. And we have the 6 for unit ramp, where we have finite value here. It is a type 1 system. Type 1. So for type 1 from open loop system, so what is the value of the S1, P1? This is the type 1 system. Finished. P is equal to what? 1. P is equal to 1. So ये है important. And then next one. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, लास्ट ही क्वेश्चन है ये, बता दीजिए जरा. Unity feedback control system is characterized by the open loop transfer function. This is the open loop transfer function. The value of k for which the system oscillates at 2 radian per second. Oscillates at 2 radian per second omega. Okay. Unity feedback control system is characterized by the open loop transfer function. अब oscillates means what? Underdamped नहीं है. This is the oscillates means undamped response. Undamped response, where we are getting the undamped means marginally stable. Marginally stable means it is the unity feedback control system is characterized by the open loop transfer function. This is the open loop transfer function. So what is the characteristics equation you can find? What is the characteristics equation? 1 plus GSHS. What is the HS? 1. So you will get 1 plus. This is the 2s plus 2 upon s cube plus k s square plus 2s plus 1. What is the characteristics equation? S cube and denominator will become 0. Then you will get this 2 and 2, this will become 4 plus what 3 is equal to what 0. Now Raut-Hurwitz. So S, this is 1, 4, K, and that is the 3. Okay, you can arrange. Now this is the equation, arrange it. Then guys, this is 4k minus 3 upon k. Then 4k, this is the 0. K0, this is the value upon this is the 3. Now guys, this, what is the oscillate means what? Oscillate means oscillate at 2 radian. Right, so already omega is given 2 radian, means this row should be equal to what 0, because 3 is not 0. This row should be equal to 0, means when 4k minus 3 upon k is exactly equal to 0, and you will get the k is equal to 4k minus 3 upon k, it should be equal to 0. From this you will get k is equal to, from this you will get k is equal to 3 by 4, that is what 0.75. When the value of k is 0.75, then what about this term? Is 0. 0, 0 means it is marginally stable system. Only the value of k is required. So value of k is required. So you can find the value of k, right? And that is what 0.75. Now in exam hall you can verify, but no, not needed. If the k is what 0.75, try to understand. That is the 3 by 4. What is the auxiliary equation then? Then it will become auxiliary equation you can find once you have the value of the k. 0.75 s square plus 3, right? S square plus 3s is equal to what 0. Then अब फाइंड कर लो भाई क्या है. ओके, तो वहां से आपको वैल्यू मिल जाएगी व्हाट ओमेगा की. ये आएगा, सॉरी. Okay, that is the 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 3 by 4 is cancelled, and you will get the plus minus j2. Plus minus j2 means 2 roots on what? Imaginary axis. दिस इज द इक्वेशन गाइस. ओके, तो ऐसा आप इसको फाइंड कर सकते हो वैल्यूज को गाइस. ओके, now next one. और आप चाहते तो इस इक्वेशन को भी आप इक्वेट करते ks स्क्वायर प्लस 3 इज इक्वल टू 0, दैट इज व्हाट equate it, then you can find the value, that is the 2, and you again you can equate and you can also find the value of the k from that. Both are correct. Both are what? Correct. Right? Now, so this is the answer, 0.75. Hope you have enjoyed the session guys. So just after 15 minutes, we have one important session about the digital. So subscribe the channel and please join that just after 15 minutes digital. So that is our courses Super 5, Super 4 and what these are the features, live session, recordings, previous year question from booklets. But first of all, install the app. Number of free sessions are available, notes are available, go through it. देखो नंबर आपके आने चाहिए, मीन्स आपका जो टारगेट है वो अचीव होना चाहिए. सिंपली क्वालिफाई करने से बात नहीं बनेगी. तो आप अपने डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशन अटेंड कीजिए. एंड इफ यू वांट टू ज्वाइन analog plus network, analog plus digital or analog plus other subject, then you can also join. Then this is for you, scholarship up to 70% on different criteria. तो आप आइए बात कीजिए. आपको लगता है कि हाँ मैं डिजर्व करता हूँ स्कॉलरशिप, मैंने लास्ट ईयर अपनी प्रिपरेशन की थी सिस्टमैटिक ढंग से, आपने इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज प्री निकाला है या फिर गेट में टॉप रैंक अचीव की है अंडर 1000 अंडर 2000, देन यू कैन अवेल अप टू 70% गाइस. Okay then, thank you. This is the session from 9:30 today, from 9:30 p.m. just after 15 minutes. Then thanks guys. Like the session and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.